The following broadcast is a presentation of the ND Sports Channel.
Oaks Tornadoes down 2-0 here to the Kindred Vikings as Michael Hall will pass it over far side there for Schaefer. Schaefer looks inside for Gavin Keller. Gavin Keller with the slam dunk! That pass inside of the lane was taken away by Fargo Davies, and another nice pass and a slam dunk! Grayson Heyman with the slam dunk in the JV game. Here Mabor, a perfect 4 for 4, and a slam dunk from Harney. Henningsgaard as he tries to cut through the lane. Outlet pass into the corner there for Heinitz. Back over to Henningsgaard, wide open for 3. Got it and one! Wow! Kaylee Jackson, three-pointer up, and no, that one won't go in. Tana Lick pulls down the deep offensive board. She'll put up a 3. That one's in, and we're tied. 16 fouls, and the pass is intercepted by Overby. Overby has an opportunity to dunk it! He nailed it, the two-handed throwdown. 41-37, 4:25 to go here as the Kindred Vikings will work it down low. Another slam dunk, and one! How about that? A slam dunk by Gavin Keller, and he got fouled on the two-handed throwdown. All right, welcome back to the Betty Ingolstadt Sioux Center here on the campus of UND, home of the UND Fighting Hawks. We're getting ready for semifinal game number 1 of 2 here tonight on the 2019 North Dakota State Girls Class B basketball tournament on the ND Sports Channel. The first game of 2 will feature the Thompson Tommies and the Kindred Vikings, and the second game tonight will feature the Rugby Panthers taking on the Hettingers Grant Nighthawks. And the Thompson fans are right behind me, to my left and right. The Kindred fans are directly across the gym from me. The Kindred student section is off to my left, I believe. And the Thompson student section is down on the far end of the court to my right. If predictions go as the Mike and Ikes would predict, my bag of Mike and Ikes were 90% green. So that means that Mike and Ikes may predict that Thompson might win this game, but that's just a random. I bought a bag of Mike and Ikes down at the concession stand there, and I opened it up and they were pretty much all green. I could not believe it. So that is an honest fact. Let's go ahead and take a look at our Twitter poll here, as we posted a poll on our Twitter last night, and we asked who was going to win the championship games. Let's see if we can find that here. Now that the quarterfinals are done, who do you think would win the state championship out of Rugby, Thompson, Kindred, and Hettinger Scratton? Well, out of 34 votes, 56% of those votes went to the Thompson Tommies. The other 35% went to the Kindred Vikings, 6% to the Rugby Panthers, and 3% to the Hettinger Scratton Nighthawks. Now, well, obviously one of these two teams are going to get there, Thompson or Kindred, so one of those two are going to get to the championship game. But I don't know if I would underestimate Rugby and Hettinger Scranton as much as our voters have done in that poll. Now, it's just a poll, I'll give you that, but just wanted to throw that out there. Rugby looked hot last night, and as did Hettinger Scranton for that matter. In that match tonight, maybe Rugby has a slight edge, but we'll have to see, because that game could certainly go either way. But if Rugby or Hettinger Scranton, or, well, I mean, one of those two are going to get into the championship game, obviously. But with that in mind, don't count out those other two teams from that second semifinal. I know that the two we got here tonight are two really fantastic basketball teams. But, man, Rugby looked good last night, and Hettinger Scranton knocked off an undefeated team last night, so who knows what will happen. It's the State B here in Grand Forks. Mike Mason, and we want to thank Kelvin, Tom, and the rest of the crew here at the Betty Ingolstadt Center, Sioux Center, for hooking us up with a hardwired connection to the internet, as we did have some issues yesterday in a couple of games, and in the first 2 games today we had some issues with the Wi-Fi, so I brought it up, said I needed a little bit of assistance. They wasted no time. They strung a cord from like way up top, brought it all the way back down here. I didn't have to move any equipment. It was absolutely awesome. So I want to say thanks to Kelvin, the IT guy here, and the rest of the crew who helped made that happen. Of course, it all started with me sending the email, but you know, everybody after that played their part, and we're certainly appreciative of that. We want to thank our sponsors, including Game Time, Quality Home Restorations, North Fargo Softball, the Fargo South Booster Club, Halstead Telephone Company for the support of Hillsborough Central Valley Sports, as well as our viewers who have sent in multiple donations over the last few months to help us get new equipment, help us get travel costs, help us pay for broadcast fees, so that we can be at games like this for the state tournament games, region tournament games. They are not free. We have to pay to broadcast those games, unlike we do in the regular season. So keep that in mind. The more donations you can send in, the more support that we get, the more tournaments that we can be at here on the ND Sports Channel, and even get some of the tournaments on video. This one not allowed to be on video due to the fact that it's on TV, but I have received multiple messages from our viewers, aka listeners, in the last couple of days saying, hey, did you know that if you set the DVR back 30 seconds, then you're spot on with the action on TV? And they mute the TV and listen to the ND Sports Channel, and we certainly appreciate that. I don't know what's so great about our play-by-play guys here on the ND Sports Channel, but we certainly appreciate it. So, once again, the Thompson Tommies, they come into this one with an overall record of 22-2. The Kindred Vikings come into this one, you could say 21-2 if you don't count the loss to Thompson earlier, but otherwise it's 21-3. The Kindred Vikings, 3 lone losses. I mentioned one of them. It was the most recent loss, 78-76 in triple overtime back on January 12th. Their other loss was the Grafton on December 29th in the Hillsborough Holiday Hoops Tournament, 61-54. And their first loss of the year came to Dilworth Glendon Felton back on Saturday, December 15th, and that was only a 2-point loss. So a 2-point loss to Dilworth Glendon Felton. And then we're looking at a 7-point loss, so that's 9 points. And in their 3 games combined, they've only lost by a total of 11 points. For the Thompson Tommies, their lone 2 losses have come to a 51-42 loss to Grafton back on January 15th, and then a 66-60 loss to Fort Wayne Minnewacan during the Hillsborough Holiday Hoops Tournament on Saturday, January 26th. The Tommies are coached by Jason Brent. The Kindred Vikings are head coach is Sam Brent. And we'll take a timeout and come back with more of your pregame shows. We are still about 4 minutes away here from our starting lineups and opening announcements, and I believe we'll have national anthem and all that good stuff too. So we'll take a timeout and be right back here in a couple minutes on the ND Sports Channel. Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
All right, welcome back. As apparently our rejoin music isn't working. There we go. Now we got some music in the background there. It's a huge crowd here tonight, and if you think if you're here, well, you're probably not here if you're listening to this, but I will tell you this. This is pretty darn close to what it's like on a championship night. So if this is what it's like on semifinals, you definitely want to get here early tomorrow for the championship game. There's no doubt about that. As they stop the clock with 0.8, so you won't have an official buzzer. We are a few seconds away here from the starting lineups. But I believe, when I'm looking around here, I do see the color guard off in the distance. So we will have a national anthem here. The 22-2 Thompson Tommies and the 21-3 Kindred Vikings in the semifinals. Winner of this goes to the state title game, and they will play the winner of our second semifinal between the Rugby Panthers and the Heidegger Stratton Nighthawks. I had to take my headset off for a moment there because I thought the Kindred Viking fans were right behind me. That was a loud roar, but they are definitely on the opposite side of the gym. Their student section is off to my left. I am closer to the Kindred student section than I am to the Thompson student section, but only by about 7 feet. As we are set courtside, just off to the left side of the midcourt stripe here at the Betty Ingolstadt Sioux Center on the campus of UND, home of the North Dakota Fighting Hawks. Matter of fact, if you didn't know anything about North Dakota, you might think that the Fighting Hawks are playing tonight, as the Thompson Tommies are in green and white. And the Kindred Vikings will be in their home white jerseys with blue numbers outlined in black with blue and black trim down the side. There's your starters, starting with the Thompson Tommies. Yeah, Kaya Sorby, the 5'4" junior. And the 5'9" senior forward, Carrie Nisler. Then the 5'5" sophomore, Mackenzie Hughes. And then you have Macy Jordan, who's a 5'9" junior. And then you got Taylor Zach, who's a senior this year, stands 5'9". So once again, your starters for the Thompson Tommies. The 5'4" junior Kaya Sorby wearing jersey number 2. The 5'9" senior Carrie Nisler wearing jersey number 4. The 5'5" sophomore Mackenzie Hughes wearing jersey number 5. The 5'9" junior wearing jersey number 12, Macy Jordan. And the 5'9" senior Taylor Zach wearing jersey number 23. Jordan Berner, a 5'6" junior, first starter for the Kindred Vikings. And now the 6-foot freshman, Abby Dukeshire, wearing jersey number 5 tonight. Jordan Berner wearing jersey number 4. And you have Christina Fryer, the 5'9" freshman. Now Michaela Heinrich, a 5'10" senior for the Kindred Vikings. And then the 6'1" freshman, Taryn Johnson, stands 1 inch taller than the freshman Abby Dukeshire. And Abby Dukeshire has been here 3 years in a row. She won the state title as a 7th grader. They fell to the consolation round as an 8th grader, and now as a freshman, she's back in the semifinals tonight, along with all of her other teammates. And now that's going to bring us to the national anthem. We'll take a timeout and be back after this here on the ND Sports Channel. Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcasts of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games, as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores, every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter. Search @NDScores and get the same scores on your mobile device every night.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, welcome back. And if you're watching that national anthem on TV, I have to be honest, that kid had to be about maybe 6, 7 years old. I had no idea it was a 6, 7-year-old kid singing the national anthem. He sounded like a professional singer who was much, much older than that. We are ready to rock and roll here in the first quarter of play between the Kindred Vikings and the Thompson Tommies. Once again, Thompson 22-2, Kindred 21-3. One of those 3 losses, a triple overtime loss to the Thompson Tommies. Taylor Zach for the Tommies, along with Taron Johnson in the middle for the Kindred Vikings as we get set for the opening tip-off. And the official waits and waits and waits, and as a result, all the players are smiling and giggling at center court. All right, Taylor Zach, Taron Johnson ready for the opening tip. The official walks in, puts the ball in the air, and the ball is tipped out of bounds. That takes 2 seconds off the clock, and it will be, let's see here, who's going left to right? It's Kindred. So Kindred will be going from left to right as I see it. The Thompson Tommies will be going from right to left as I see it. Kindred in their white jerseys with blue numbers outlined in black. The Thompson Tommies in the green jerseys with white numbers outlined in black. And we have our first foul of the game, and it goes on the Thompson Tommies. Carrie Nisler picks up the personal foul, and now will send to the line Christina Fryer, the 5'9" freshman, excuse me, and that will be missed. Once again, Saturday, January 2012, Thompson won 78-76 at Kindred in triple overtime. The free throws are missed, and an offensive rebound by the Kindred Vikings. Abby Dukeshire, high on the far side, works it down low for Taron Johnson. Battling through defenders, it's up and in. Taron Johnson gets the first bucket of the game, giving the Kindred Vikings a 2-0 lead. Loose ball picked up by Macy Jordheim. Quickly underneath there, and Carrie Nisler ties us up at 2. That's our first tie of the game with 7:15 to go. We're knotted up at 2-2 here in the first quarter of play between the Thompson Tommies and the Kindred Vikings, who have the basketball right now on the near wing. That was Jordan Berner working it down low for Taron Johnson, who gets another bucket to put the Vikings up 4-2. Thompson Tommies handling that half-court trap well here on the first 2 possessions of the game. That's Soria, the long jumper, and we're tied again. Two ties, no lead changes. Both of the ties go to the Thompson Tommies. We're knotted up at 4. 6:35 to go here. Abby Dukeshire with a long 2 out the front of the rim. Rebound comes down into the hands of Carrie Nisler. Nisler will give it up in the backcourt to Jordheim. Jordheim will give it to Mackenzie Hughes. Mackenzie Hughes now to Taylor Zach on the near wing. Zach tried to feed down low there for Nisler, and then the ball was swatted out of bounds there by the Kindred Vikings. And then they're fast forward about a half a second here. It was also touched by Thompson. That gives the ball back to the Kindred Vikings with 6:15 to go. Abby Dukeshire over the timeline now. Feeds it far side. Catch and shoot 3 on the way. It's in! Bakes it in off the glass. That is Christina Fryer with the triple. They take the lead at 7-4. Macy Jordheim gets another bucket to pull the Tommies within 1. Tommies had 7 players score in the first 8 baskets that they made. Right now they have 3 players on 3 baskets. Here's another corner 3 for the Vikings. Out the front of the rim, won't go. Duxer with the rebound underneath and banks it in off the glass. 9-6 now in favor of the Kindred Vikings. Macy Jordheim will try for 3. Mackenzie Hughes got the 3. Mackenzie Hughes got the 3, and we're tied at 9. Back the other way, Taryn Johnson. Off the glass and in. Back and forth we go. And it's 11-9, 4:53 to go. Here come the Tommies. Taylor Zach works it up top to Macy Jordheim. Jordheim puts it into the hands of Kaya Sorby. Sorby over to Nistler. Nistler back to Jordheim. And that one was taken away by Abby Duxer. Up top to Fryer. Fryer 2-on-1. Tries looking for a teammate. And now Abby Duxer will tee it up for 3. That's off the back rim. Won't go. Rebound pulled down by Mackenzie Hughes. Quickly up court. Wide open. Taylor Zach. Nobody there. And she missed the layup. Abby Duxer gets the rebound, coming back the other way. Duxer being guarded by Taylor Zach. 4:21 to go here in the first quarter of play. It's a 2-point game in favor of the Kindred Vikings, who lead 11-9. Jordan Berner works it near side now into the hands of Heinrich. Heinrich back up top to Abby Duxer. Duxer being guarded by Taylor Zach with 14 to shoot on the shot clock. Make that 10. 4:02 to go. Taryn Johnson on the near wing. 7 to go. They work it inside, outside. Heinrich has it. 2 on the shot clock. Free throw line jumper up, and that is not in. Rebound comes down to Mackenzie Hughes. Mackenzie Hughes will bring it up court. Put it into the hands of Sorby. Sorby gets fouled on her way to the hoop, and they're saying it's an offensive foul. And we have a media timeout on the floor. Kindred Vikings lead the Thompson Tommies 11-9. It's a 2-point game. Back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel. ND Softball All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Softball All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in North Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, welcome back. 11-9 in favor of the Kindred Vikings, and Abby Duxer will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Over the timeline with 3:37 to go. Duxer works it into Taryn Johnson at the free throw line. Taryn Johnson, hand off to Duxer. Duxer drives into the paint, pops it out top there for Jordan Berner. Berner works it inside to Taryn Johnson, runs into a double team. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession area will favor the Thompson Tommies. Inbounds pass finds its way into the hands of Taylor Zach. Now Lauren Cunningham into the matchup here for the Tommies. Runs into a double team. Bounce pass to Zach into the paint. Sorby up and in! And we're tied at 11. That's the 4th tie of the game. That will be a foul on Kayla Herbert into the lineup here for the Thompson Tommies. Team foul number 2 comes with 3:05 to go here in the first period of play. Inbounds pass comes Taryn Johnson. Taryn Johnson will feed Christina Fryer down low. Shot was partially tipped. Now quickly up court. Taylor Zach works it inside. Off the glass, in and one! It's Kayla Herbert! And the Tommies take the first lead of the game. Sorby and Zach will get breathers on the bench, and let's see who came in. Looks like we have a timeout on the floor, so we'll sort out who came in after the timeout. Thompson Tommies 13, Kindred Vikings 11. This is the ND Sports Channel. In our first year and 4 months on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you a total of 407 games, and 377 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 377 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage if not for the sponsors who support our sports webcast. We ask that you please patronize and support the sponsors you hear about in this sports broadcast on the ND Sports Channel. Join us and put your business products and services in front of an average of 234 viewers per game. Let's team up. Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. All right, welcome back. Betty Eaglestad Sioux Center here, semifinal night. Before the timeout, Kayla Herbert took the ball to the hoop, got the basket, and got fouled. Now she's stepping up to the free throw line to see if she can complete that three-point play with her team leading by 2, 13-11. 2:53 to go here, first quarter of play. Free throw is up and in! Kayla Herbert with 3 points. 2:51 and counting as Abby Dukeshire brings it up over the timeline here on the near sideline for the Kindred Vikings. She'll fire it into the hands of Heinrich, who pushes it far side for Casey Berner. Now up top to Lexi Foss into the lineup here for the Kindred Vikings. And now Taryn Johnson down low. That shot rolls off the rim into the hands of Mackenzie Hughes. Mackenzie Hughes will bring it over the timeline. Look down for Cunningham over on the mid-block. Pops it back out top now. That is Macy Jordheim. Cunningham had 2 threes yesterday. Now Nistler thought about it. Now gives it up to Herbert. Herbert back over to Cunningham. Over on the far wing. Bounce pass Nistler. Cross course pass now. It's nearly tipped away out of the hands of Macy Jordheim. And now gives it back to Nistler. And Nistler's pass down low, which I believe may have been intended for Kayla Herbert, was tipped by a Kindred Viking as it goes out of bounds. And now Herbert will trigger the inbounds pass from the baseline here on the near side of the hoop, closer to the near sideline. Herbert fires it in up top. Nistler picks it up. Nistler will put up the long 2. Straight away, missed everything. Right into the hands of Lexi Foss. Back the other way come the Kindred Vikings, trailing by 3 with 1:58 to go. Lexi Foss will give it up to Abby Dukeshire. Dukeshire dribbles over slowly over to the far side. Works into the high post for Taryn Johnson. Taryn Johnson looking. Nobody there. Spinning around. Now needs some help. 2 passes later, gets into the hands of Abby Dukeshire. 13 to shoot on the shot clock. Dribble bounce pass to Casey Berner. Berner will give it up to Lexi Foss. Drives the baseline. Travel! Taylor Zach checks back into the lineup here for Thompson. Thompson gets it over the midcourt stripe. They have done a great job against that half-court trap so far. Here, Herbert, long 2 after 1 dribble. In and out won't go. Dukeshire pulls down the rebound, being pressured in the backcourt there by Lauren Cunningham, and Abby Dukeshire wants a timeout, and the Kindred Vikings will get the timeout. Thompson leads 14-11. We're back after this here on the ND Sports Channel with 1:19 to go in the first period of play.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, welcome back. It's Kindred Viking basketball after the Kindred Viking timeout with 1:19 to go, and the Thompson Tommies lead the Kindred Vikings by the score of 14-11. Abby Duchner will bring it up over the timeline, nearly stolen away by Kayla Herbert, but it'll be a reach-in foul, and foul number 2 on Kayla Herbert, team foul number 3. Into the lineup comes Macy Jordheim. That'll give Herbert a breather on the bench with 3 fouls. That might be the last we see of her for a good quarter or so. Casey Berner will trigger the inbounds pass to Michaela Heinrich. Heinrich feeds it down into the corner there for Lexi Foss. Foss gets it back up top to Casey Berner, who dribbles up in between the circles, and now pitches it off to Abby Duchner. High on the near side, Duchner being guarded by Taylor Zack. Duchner gives it to Berner in the corner. Berner drives baseline, can't get the shot to go. Loose ball rebound, and it ends up back in the hands of Casey Berner, and Berner puts it up and in, and the Vikings are within 1, 14-13. 45 seconds to go. Full court press here by the Kindred Vikings. Thompson getting into the hands of Lauren Cunningham. He'll go all the way to the hoop, and it's blocked by Karen Johnson. Back the other way quickly is Abby Duchner feeding it down low there for Michaela Heinrich. That shot up no good. Now Duchner gets the rebound, feeds it down low there for Johnson. And that shot's up and in. Who got it? Who got it? Casey Berner got it. And the Vikings take the lead at 15-14. Jump ball possession arrow favors the Kindred Vikings. They lead 15-14 with 13 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Abby Duchner across the timeline with 9 seconds to go. Abby Duchner drives into the high post. Casey Berner now up top. Michaela Heinrich. 3 seconds to go. Casey Berner, long three. It's blocked by Mackenzie Hughes. Mackenzie Hughes swatted it out of the hands of Casey Berner as she was bringing the shot up. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Your score, the Kindred Vikings 15 and the Thompson Tommies 14. We'll add up some numbers, be back with the second quarter right after this here, coming up on the ND Sports Channel. Stay tuned. The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games, as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. ND Softball All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Softball All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109. All right, welcome back. Betty Ingolstadt Sioux Center here on the campus of UND, home of the Fighting Hawks and home of the 2019 North Dakota State Girls Class B basketball tournament. The Thompson Tommies trail the Kindred Vikings 15-14 at the start of the second quarter. Taryn Johnson leads away with 6 for the Kindred Vikings. And leading the way for the Thompson Tommies is Kaya Sorby with 4, followed by 3 apiece for Kayla Herbert and Mackenzie Hughes, and 2 apiece for Nistler and Jordheim. Jordheim has the ball right now, works it down low into the hands of, check that, I flip-flopped the jersey numbers. Now Jordheim has it out the rebound on the missed shot by Mackenzie Hughes. And the jump ball following the quarter break will go back to the Vikings. 15-14. We've had 4 ties and 4 lead changes. 1 lead change and 4 ties to Thompson. The other 3 lead changes to the Vikings. Michaela Heinrich will hand it off there for Jordan Berner. Berner gets into the hands of Fryer. Fryer to Dukeshire. Dukeshire works it down low for Taryn Johnson. That shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Macy Jordheim. Jordheim will get it to Mackenzie Hughes. Hughes bounce pass into the corner there for Taylor Zach across the paint. Sorby up and in! Another lead change makes it 16-15 off the bucket by Kaya Sorby, scoring the first points of the second quarter. And Thompson's up 1. It's their second lead of the game. They took the lead at 13-11, and now they've taken it at 16-15. All the previous buckets would either tie it or pull them within a bucket, well, 1 or 2 points. Pass inside is intercepted. Back the other way comes Jordan Berner. All the way to the hoop, and she puts a little too strong on the layup. Rebound comes down to Mackenzie Hughes. Mackenzie Hughes up to Kaya Sorby. Kaya Sorby pulls up to the near wing. Nistler now teeing it up for 3. Mackenzie Hughes got it! 19-15, 6:14 to go here in the second quarter of play. And the pass is intercepted in the lane by Macy Jordheim. Another turnover for the Kindred Vikings. Back the other way, Mackenzie Hughes over the timeline. Works it into the far corner for Sorby. Sorby up top to Taylor Zach. Teeing it up for 3 off the mark, no good. Michaela Heinrich with the rebound. Gets it to Abby Dukeshire that was nearly stolen by Kaya Sorby in the backcourt. Dukeshire up, fires it up to Christina Fryer. Fryer down low to Taryn Johnson. Got it! Taryn Johnson has 8 of the Kindred Vikings 17 points, and that pulls the Vikings within 2. 19-17 our score in favor of the Thompson Tommies. Back in 30 seconds here on the ND Sports Channel.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo-Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. All right, welcome back. Out of the media timeout, it's 19-17 in favor of the Thompson Tommies. We have a push before the shot. I believe it's going to go on possibly Christina Fryer. Nope, Michaela Heinrich picks it up. Second team foul for the Kindred Vikings. Looking up at the scoreboard, I'm not sure who got the first one. So I only had Kindred down for 0 prior to that. So now they have 2, and now they have 3. Sam Brandt wanted an explanation on that foul there on Taryn Johnson. And now she's upset, thinking that she's asking for a traveling call. And the three-pointer's knocked down by Macy Jordheim. 22-17 in favor of the Thompson Tommies. Heinrich up top, gives it to Abby Dukeshire. 5:11 to go here. Heinrich maybe got away with a walk there. Feeds it into the hands of Casey Berner. Now back up top there for Christina Fryer. Fryer over to Heinrich on the near wing. That's Berner. Berner nearly had it tipped away. Loose ball, and it's poked away by Mackenzie Hughes. All alone, and lays it in! Mackenzie Hughes with the steal in the bucket. And it pushes the Tommy lead up to 7, 24-17. Looking for a 3, it's Berner. No, that's a little short. Rebound comes down to the hands of Carrie Nistler. Nistler gets it to Sorby. Sorby quickly up the near sideline here. Gives it right back there to Nistler. Nistler works it down low here and into Taylor Zack. And the ball was poked away by Taryn Johnson into the hands of Christina Fryer. Fryer will bring it back over the timeline with 4:18 to go. Dribbles down into the mid-post. A bounce pass there to Taryn Johnson, who hands it off to Abby Dukeshire. Dukeshire into the high post. Works it back down low for Taryn Johnson. And it was ripped away by Mackenzie Hughes. A whistle and ... waiting for a foul on the Kindred Vikings. No, check that. A foul on, let's see, who? Taryn Johnson has 2 now. Okay, it was on the Kindred Vikings. Nistler on the near wing, bounce pass up top there for Cunningham. Cunningham over to Taylor Zack, back to Sorby, low block across the paint. Shot won't go. Rebound comes down to the Kindred Vikings and quickly down the other end of the court. Bounce pass to Heinrich, getting around Cunningham along the baseline. Kicks it out there to Fryer up top to Berner, 4-3. It's in! 24-20 as the Vikings pull within 4 off the three-pointer there by Casey Berner. Back the other way, Cunningham will try to respond with one of her own and it won't go. Nistler with the rebound up top. Long 2, foot on the line, off the back iron, won't go out of the hands of Mason Jordheim. And another offensive rebound pulled down by Lauren Cunningham. Loose ball scooped up, fired into the hands of Sorby. Nistler now near wing to Jordheim. Jordheim will dribble up to the top of the key. Bounce pass over to Taylor Zack. Zack tried to work it inside for Sorby, but Sorby had her back turned. And fortunately for the Thompson Tommies, it was swatted out of bounds by Michaela Heinrich and will remain Thompson basketball. Inbounds pass from the baseline on the far side of the hoop with 3:07 to go here in the second quarter of play. 24-20, the Tommies lead. Up top, work it down low. That's Carrie Nistler. Around Abby Dukeshire, up and in. 2:54 to go. Dukeshire back the other way, responds with a deuce of her own. Back to a 4-point game. Sorby over the timeline. Pass intercepted. That is Casey Berner all alone and off the glass and in. 26-24. Substitutions pending for both teams at the next break in action. Cunningham has it on the near wing. Bounce pass into the corner for Nistler. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham looks up top, now dribbles up top. Gives it to Sorby. Sorby calls for the play. Bounce pass, near side. Taylor Zack, 4-3. That won't go. Nistler with the offensive rebound. Back to Zack up top. Now they feed it down into the low block. Official is standing in my way. I believe it was Macy Jordheim. It's 28-24. We're trying to figure out who got that bucket. Macy Jordheim pulls down the rebound here. And the ball goes out of bounds. It was Kaya Sorby who got the bucket. And now we have a media timeout on the floor. No scoring since the Kaya Sorby bucket. And it's 28-24 in favor of the Thompson Tommies, back at 60 on the ND Sports Channel.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games, as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. ND Softball All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Softball All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109. All right, welcome back out of the timeout here. It's 28-24 in favor of the Thompson Tommies. And Abby Dukeshire has the ball here for the Kindred Vikings. Works it inside there. That is Christina Fryer. Fryer outside to Lexi Foss, up top to Casey Berner. Berner drives down near side of the lane, works it in for Taryn Johnson. Taryn Johnson with 2 more, enters the double-digit club, and a steal. It's Christina Fryer gets the interception at the midcourt stripe, and now the Kindred Vikings could tie it up or take the lead with a 3. They'll work it back up top now. Casey Berner out into the corner for Abby Dukeshire. Dukeshire will dribble up into the high post. Back up top there, that is Fryer. Fryer to Berner on the near wing. Berner gives it to Fryer in the corner, works it down low for the tie. It's up, no, it will not go. Carrie Nisler gets the rebound off the missed shot by Taryn Johnson. Back the other way now comes Mackenzie Hughes, all the way to the hoop. Shot is up, won't go. Struggle for the rebound on the floor, loose ball, heading towards the Kindred bench. Diving for it head first was Mackenzie Hughes, and her upper part of her left arm, or no, I'll check that, upper part of the right arm went into the leg of a chair on the Kindred bench, but she is okay. She'll get the inbounds pass, give it right back there to Macy Jordyne. Back up to Hughes, now top of the key for Taylor Zach. Zach, ball above her head, fires it over there for Jordyne. Jordyne tried to feed it to Nisler, and it was stolen away there by the Kindred Vikings. I believe it was Fryer with the steal, and it was. Back the other way, loose ball, picked up, and a foul. Should be on Kindred, I think. As a loose ball was almost scooped up there by Mackenzie Hughes, and then a white jersey reached in and the whistle blew, and I think that foul was on Kindred. And it will be, it's on Abby Dukeshire, her first. That's team foul number 5 now on the Kindred Vikings. Inbounds pass comes to Mackenzie Hughes. 28-26. Tommy's hanging on to a 2-point lead. Top of the key right now, it's Kaya Sorby. Over to Taylor Zach. Zach, cross court. Jordyne quickly into the corner. Catch and shoot 3. Mackenzie Hughes! Got it! That's her 3rd triple of the game. 31-26. Dukeshire at the buzzer hits the back iron. That brings us to halftime with their score. The Thompson Tommies leading the Kindred Vikings by a score of 30-26. We'll add up some numbers and come back with your halftime show, Getting ahead of myself here in a few minutes on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets, Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter. Search @NDScores and get the same scores on your mobile device every night.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
In our first year and 4 months on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you a total of 407 games, and 377 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 377 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage if not for the sponsors who support our sports webcast. We ask that you please patronize and support the sponsors you hear about in this sports broadcast on the ND Sports Channel. Join us and put your business products and services in front of an average of 234 viewers per game. Let's team up.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in North Dakota so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
ND Sup All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Sup All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in North Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. All right, welcome back. We're at halftime here. The first semifinal matchup of the 2019 North Dakota State Girls Class B basketball tournament from the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center here on the campus of the University of North Dakota, home of the UND Fighting Hawks. And the Thompson Tommies and the Kindred Vikings have come out of the locker room and are warming up here as we're about 3 minutes away, just shy of 3 minutes of the start of the third quarter of play. Here's your halftime numbers. 31-26 in favor of the Thompson Tommies. The Tommies 13 of 26, 50% from the floor. They are also 50%, 4 of 8 from the beyond the three-point arc. And 3 of those 4 belong to Mackenzie Hughes. 1 of 1 from the free throw line. 14 rebounds, 4 offensive, 10 defensive, 11 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, 9 turnovers, 3 team fouls, 3 points off the bench, 4 second chance points, and 2 points off turnovers. For the Kindred Vikings, 26 points, 12 of 30 from the floor for 40%, 2 of 7 from beyond the three-point arc for 28%, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, and rebounds, 14, split up into 6 offensive, 8 defensive, 5 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, 8 turnovers, 5 team fouls, bench points 9, second chance points 10, and points out turnovers 7. Let's see here. Okay, I'm missing a foul from Kindred. Let's take a look at the individual numbers here. Let's see, Taryn Johnson has 2. That's what I have. Abby Dukeshire has 1. That's what I have. Michaela Heinrich and Jordan Berner have 1. And Jordan Berner is the one that I missed. So we'll put that in there, and now everything matches up exactly. So let's see here. Individual numbers, Mackenzie Hughes leads the way with 11 points for the Thompson Tommies, followed by Kaya Sorby with 8, 5 for Macy Jordheim, 4 for Carrie Nisler, and 3 for Kayla Herbert. For the Kindred Vikings, they're led by Taryn Johnson with 10, Casey Berner with 9, Abby Dukeshire with 4, and Christina Fryer with 3. Kindred Vikings fans to my left, or the student section to my left, Thompson student section to my right, doing the Vikings skull chant right now. I've only seen that at one other basketball game, and that was the Northern Cass Jaguars and the Thompson Tommies. And that came down to the wire going to overtime. So hopefully the skull chant is not a curse on the game to send it to overtime, but if it did go to overtime, I certainly would not complain. Thompson outscored the Kindred Vikings 17-11 in that second quarter of play after trailing 15-14 at the end of the first. So we're going to start a halftime score of 31-26. Let's add one more on our on-screen scoreboard there. 31-26. Turnovers. 9 for Thompson, and that's what I had him down for. And 8 for Kindred, and I had him down for 7. So we'll add one more in our scorebook there, so we match up. Thompson basketball to start the third quarter of play, and we are underway with the third quarter. Inbounds pass comes to Kaya Sorby. Thompson in the green jerseys going from left to right, as I see it here in the third quarter of play. Quickly over to Mackenzie Hughes. Up top now for Jordheim. Jordheim back to Hughes, back to Jordheim. Jordheim to Sorby to Zach. That's a lot of passing. Jordheim with the shot, no good. And the ball is stripped away off the defensive rebound by Michaela Heinrich by Kaya Sorby. Now a three from Hughes, she got it! Mackenzie Hughes with her 4th triple of the game, and she has 14. And the lead increases to 34-26. 7:20 to go here in the third quarter of play. Vikings have the basketball. Heinrich over on the far wing, works it down low there for Abby Dukeshire. Trying to get over Taylor Zach. Taylor Zach punched the ball out of Abby Dukeshire's hand, and then it went off the left sneaker of Macy Jordheim out of bounds, and now we're resulting in a Vikings inbounds pass from the baseline. Triggered by Dukeshire into Taryn Johnson. Now up top there for is Jordan Berner. Jordan Berner back to Abby Dukeshire. 3 at the front of the rim. And the offensive rebound maybe got away with the travel. And the ball will eventually end up in the hands of Mackenzie Hughes. Mackenzie Hughes dribbles over to the far wing and also may have gotten away with the travel there. Runs into double team, needs some help, gets into the hands of Jordheim. Jordheim to Nistler, now to Taylor Zach. Works it down low. Sorby up and in! Sorby enters the double-digit club with 10. Dukeshire to Heinrich on the near wing. 6:33 to go. Now cross-court pass over to Fryer. Fryer being guarded by Sorby. Fryer will come back out and now give it to Dukeshire, who's in between the circles. Zach will back up off Dukeshire. Dukeshire will fire it over there to Fryer on the far wing. Fryer has a screen from Johnson, but she went the other direction and didn't I don't think she realized that the screen was being set. It's a 10-point game, 36-26. Inbounds pass from the baseline, triggered by Jordan Berner on the far side of the hoop. Right into Michaela Heinrich. Missed the shot, and on the rebound, she fouls. I believe it was Mackenzie Hughes who was underneath that there. So Michaela Heinrich picks up her second, team's first of the second half. It's a 10-point game, and here comes Mackenzie Hughes. To the hoop, off the pass, up and in, off the glass. And the Thompson Tommies are, I don't want to say comfortable lead, but if they keep this up, they'll certainly get to that comfortable lead. We have a foul, and that'll send Abby Dukeshire to the free throw line. Taylor Zach gets the personal foul. That's the second team foul of the Tommies here in the second half. And Dukeshire misses the first free throw. Dukeshire stranded at 4 points right now. 38-26, it's a 12-point game. Dukeshire's second free throw is up and in, swish. 38-27, 5:55 to go. Full court press now by the Kindred Vikings. And trying to get it over the, out through that press was Kaya Sorby. And they get it up quick there to Mackenzie Hughes. 4-3, that one's off the back iron, won't go. Loose ball, picked up there by Sorby. Sorby will get it back. 3 is up. No, that one will not go in, and another offensive rebound. That one's up and in, it's Macy Jordheim. She has 7 points, and the lead is now 40-27. A 13-point lead for the Thompson Tommies. Kindred will work it down low for Taryn Johnson, and I believe Nistler's going to get called for a foul, and if it is, it's her second. Nope, they're going to give it to Macy Jordheim, her first, team's third in the second half. And a media timeout on the floor. The Thompson Tommies have only allowed 1 point by the Kindred Vikings here, and we're a little over a third through the third quarter of play. Media timeout on the floor. We're back in 60 seconds on the ND Sports Channel.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. All right, welcome back. Betty Ingolstadt Sioux Center here on the campus of UND. It's the Vikings and the Tommies. And right now the Tommies have a 13-point lead over the Kindred Vikings. Thompson Tommies made it to the semifinals last year and lost. A single-digit loss. I can't remember who they played. I think it might have been Killdeer. I'm not sure, though. Taryn Johnson missed the shot. Rebound comes down to the hands of Macy Jordheim. I'll try and look that up here during the next opportunity to do so. Mackenzie Hughes with the basketball now. Drives into the high post. Kicks it out to Sorby. Now up top to Taylor Zack. Back inside to Sorby. Towards the glass. Up and in. Kaya Sorby with 12 points. 42-27, and it's an 11-1 run for the Thompson Tommies to start the third quarter of play here. Lexi Foss hands it off to Abby Dukeshire. Dukeshire will give it to Fryer. Fryer drives into the high post. Bounce pass back up top to Foss. Foss kicks it out. That is Taryn Johnson. Far side up top to Abby Dukeshire now. 12 to shoot on the shot clock. Dukeshire dribbles down into the corner. On the baseline. Cannot get it to go. Gets a fresh shot clock. An offensive rebound and the bucket. And Abby Dukeshire scores all 3 points for the Vikings here in the third quarter so far. 42-29, we're halfway through the quarter with 4 minutes to go. 22 on the shot clock. Taylor Zack in the near corner, ball above her head, looking into the paint, now throws it up top. Jordheim over to Mackenzie Hughes. Mackenzie Hughes will tee it up for 3. That one won't go. Abby Dukeshire will chase down the rebound in the near corner. Bring it up the near sideline, now cut to the middle of the court. Get it over to Casey Berner. Berner will look down low. Christina Fryer trying to get around a double team. Shot up too strong. Nistler with the defensive rebound. Nistler will give it to Mackenzie Hughes. Mackenzie Hughes will approach and cross the timeline with 3:31 to go. Substitutions for both teams on the next break in action. Hughes with a behind-the-back dribble, gives it to Sorby, now up top to Taylor Zack, back inside to Sorby. It's worked before and it worked again! 3:14 to go. Back the other way, quickly laying it in. Abby Dukeshire wastes no time responding. 44-31, 3:05 and counting to go. Mackenzie Hughes in the backcourt to Sorby here on the near sideline. Sorby will drill up to the near wing, being guarded there by Lexi Foss. Put it in the corner for Taylor Zack. Zack used up her dribble. Bounce pass, top of the key now. That is Macy Jordheim. Jordheim gets it over to Sorby. Sorby works it inside. Another pass back to Sorby, and that one does not go in. But an offensive rebound by Taylor Zack. Zack works it inside for Nistler. Nistler lost it, and Somehow the Tommies keep it alive. Sorby, Mackenzie Hughes, 2 to shoot, goes to the hoop, lays it in, does not lay it in, but it hit the rim to avoid the shot clock buzzer. Defensive rebound by the Vikings. Now Casey Berner has it on the far corner. Lost the ball, can't see through the cloud of jerseys. Somehow coming away with it was Christina Fryer, and she puts it up and in. 44-33, an 11-point game with 2:12 and counting to go. Here's Mackenzie Hughes, brings it up over the timeline, being guarded by Casey Berner. Hughes will dribble over to the far side, and now dribble back up top. Behind the back dribble, trying to get around Casey Berner, puts it into the hands of Jordan, goes into the mid-post, and lays it in. The little floater will circle around the rim and drop in for Macy Jordan, who has 9 now. Back the other way. That's Abby Dukeshire going through traffic in the paint and putting it up and in. Dukeshire with 7 points in the third. She was held to just 4 in the first half, 2 in the first, 2 in the second. Down low, Carrie Nissler. Now back outside for Jordheim. Jordheim puts it in the hands of Sorby. Now Taylor Zach has it. Taylor Zach here on the near wing. The crowd is loud, working inside. Nissler off the glass, won't go. Rebound, tipped out, baseline jumper up, no good. Dukeshire plays down the defensive rebound. Back the other way now come the Kindred Vikings as the official trips over the subs for the Thompson Tommies on the far sideline there. Now working it up top there, Lexi Foss drives into the paint and drops it in. That's her first bucket of the game. It comes with 51 seconds to go in the third quarter of play. And now the Vikings are crawling back into this one slowly. It's a 9-point game, 46-37. High up top is Kaya Sorby. Sorby, Mackenzie Hughes, 8-foot jumper up and in. 48-37, pushes it back to a double-digit lead as Dukeshire comes over the timeline with 27 seconds to go, and the shot clock is off. Dukeshire dribbling back and forth between the 10-foot volleyball line and the midcourt stripe. High on the far side here, just chewing up clock. 17 seconds to go, 14 seconds to go. Dukeshire still with the ball up high. Now she'll dribble over to the far wing. Cut in, free throw line. 10-foot baseline jumper. Christina Fryer up and in! At the buzzer, it grazes the front of the net and just a little bit short. That brings us to the end of the third. Thompson Tommies 48, the Kindred Vikings 39. We'll take a timeout, be back with the fourth quarter right after this. The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcast of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. All right, welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter of play. 8 minutes, and it's an 11-point, or check that, a 9-point lead for the Thompson Tommies. It'll be Kindred basketball to start the fourth quarter of play. That'll give the possession arrow to the Thompson Tommies. Inbounds pass from the near midcourt stripe, triggered there by Fryer. Into the far corner, that was Abby Dukeshire who collected it. Down low there, and the whistle, and she stepped on the line, I believe. No, it's a foul. So let's see here, Taryn Johnson had the ball. Taylor Zach picks up her second, team's fourth. Inbounds pass, Christina Fryer up and in. Got to add up the third quarter numbers here. We'll do that when the opportunity presents itself. I'm sure we'll have a media timeout or something to add that up. Far side, that's Kayla Herbert. Herbert up top to Lauren Cunningham. Cunningham bounce pass, far side, that's Macy Jordheim. Jordheim kicks it out, now up top, Mackenzie Hughes. Mackenzie Hughes drives into the paint. Shot was partially blocked by Tara Johnson. Tipped into the hands of, couldn't see who that was, but they get it up court to Michaela Heinrich. Heinrich outside here for Christina Fryer, up top to Abby Duchscher. Duchscher will dribble over to the far side. High post far side, now a three from Berner on the way, in and out, won't go. Rebound comes down to the hands of Macy Jordheim. Jordheim will get it into the hands of Mackenzie Hughes, who crosses the timeline with 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Spin move by Mackenzie Hughes, into the lane, up and in! 50-41, 6:47 to go. Taryn Johnson will try for three. That one's in and out. Mackenzie Hughes with another rebound. Hughes still with the ball. Up court, that is Herbert. Herbert to Zach, won't go. Rebound, Abby Duchscher. Duchscher up court. Michaela Heinrich one-on-one with Macy Jordheim, and that one will not drop in. Abby Duchscher flies in for the rebound. Follow-up shot up and in. 7-point game, 6:18 to go. Kenzie Hughes gets over the timeline to Taylor Zach. Zach back to Hughes, 25 to shoot on the shot clock, 6:07. Tommy's for the moment, slowing it down a little bit. They'll work it up top for Lauren Cunningham. Cunningham will tee it up for three. It looks good, and it's in and out. Oh, man, it looked good coming out of her hand, and the rebound comes down to Abby Duchscher. Duchscher feeds it. Fryer, corner three, on the way, and it's not in. Offensive rebound, Tara Johnson flings it up top to Abby Duchscher. 5:44 to go. Fresh shot clock, and the basket will not count. We have a foul on the Thompson Tommies. Team foul number 5. Kayla Herbert gets the foul. 7-point game. The Tommies took the lead at 16-15. They haven't given it up yet. Inbounds pass, Christina Fryer, and one! She got it and one! Fryer with the opportunity to pull her team within 4. She missed it. Offensive rebound, Casey Berner. Berner to Duchscher. Duchscher will, I thought she was going to pass it up top. Now she'll just dribble it up top. Berner back to Duchscher, teeing it up for three. No, that's off the back iron, won't go. Rebound there by Taryn Johnson, and Taryn Johnson will go to the line to shoot two as we have another foul on the Thompson Tommies. So we have another media timeout on the floor. We will go ahead and take a timeout with. I'll be back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel. ND Sup All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Sup All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109. The Fargo North softball team is live for a second season on the ND Sports Channel. Live broadcasts of every game, home and away, including every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for the Fargo North Spartans will be live on the ND Sports Channel. Video broadcasts of most regular season games, as well as radio broadcasts of the regional and state tournament. Get the most accurate and up-to-date Spartan softball broadcast schedule on our website at ndsportschannel.com/game schedule. All right, coming out of the timeout. Let's see here. Taryn Johnson will be at the free throw line. Macy Jordheim got called with the last foul. Free throw up and in. Taryn Johnson pulls her team within 4. And with that free throw, she has 11 on the night. 50-46, big free throw right here. Makes it a one-possession game. And no, it's going to be a lane violation on Abby Dukeshire. That free throw will be as if it never happened. It remains a 4-point basketball game in favor of the Thompson Tommies. 50-46. Into the hands of Macy Jordheim. Jordheim high on the near side. Now Sorby gets it up top, calls for the play. Sorby gives it to Mackenzie Hughes. Kindred fans are cheering loud. Taylor Zach up top. That's Macy Jordheim. Kicks it back out for Zach. Zach on the far wing, 13 to shoot, 5 minutes to go. Into the corner, driving baseline, shot off the bottom of the backboard, out of the hands of Macy Jordheim, and now the rebound comes down to Jordan Berner, who gives it to Abby Dukeshire. Dukeshire kicks it outside. Fryer thought about the three, now dribbles into the high post. Picks up her dribble, back out for Dukeshire. Dukeshire thought about the three and does the same thing. This time she drives into the paint and gets it to drop in, and it's a 2-point game, 50-48. Abby Dukeshire with the bucket. She has 15 points on the night so far. And it's 50-48 with 4.5 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Kaya Sorby gets it to Mackenzie Hughes. Mackenzie Hughes pushes into the corner for Jordheim. Jordheim up top for Taylor Zach. Over to Sorby. Sorby on the near wing. 15 to shoot on the shot clock. Sorby still with the ball. Starts her dribble. Backs up. Passes tip. Taryn Johnson, that will go out of bounds as Taryn Johnson tried to save it. It would have ended up in the Tommies' hands anyway, but Taryn Johnson going out of bounds will force an inbounds pass for the Thompson Tommies from the baseline on the near side of the hoop, about midway between the hoop and the near sideline. Triggered by Jordheim. Jordheim bounce pass up top, Taylor Zach. 8 to shoot on the shot clock. 5 to shoot on the shot clock. Inside, Carrie Nisler, pass across the paint. Shot won't go. That'll be a shot clock violation. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Kindred Vikings have 2 timeouts remaining. The Thompson Tommies have 3 timeouts remaining. On this possession, they can tie or take the lead. Taryn Johnson on the far wing. That's Jordan Berner, bounces it inside, the pass intercepted by Mackenzie Hughes. Another turnover here for the Kindred Vikings, and Mackenzie Hughes will bring it over to the timeline. Coach is calling for play number 6. Not sure what play that is, but it apparently results in an interception by Jordan Berner. Gets it to Casey Berner. That shot up no good. I can't see who had the ball. Saving it, putting it into the hands of Taryn Johnson. And Kaya Sorby will pull down the defensive board off the missed shot by Johnson as she fires it up court to Mackenzie Hughes. Hughes crosses the timeline with 3:12 to go. They get into the hands of Jordheim, far side, foul on, I believe, Heinrich. Yep, it's gonna be Michaela Heinrich picking up her 3rd. Second team foul. Inbounds pass comes to Mackenzie Hughes. Mackenzie Hughes being guarded by Casey Berner. Hughes slowly dribbling up, now gets it to Nisler, back to Hughes, up top, straight away about 22 feet right now. Sorby tried to work it in for Nisler, now a loose ball on the floor, picked up by Macy Jordheim. Jordheim will get the ball and dribble in towards the hoop. Throw it up, and it drops in, oh my goodness! I don't believe that. She was off balance and she threw it up with her left hand. Any other time, that would have been a missed shot, but it dropped in. Now in the near quarter, Jordan Berner works it down low for Heinrich. Heinrich missed the shot. Follow-up rebound up and good, Taryn Johnson. 52-50 with 2:24 to go, and we have a foul on the Kindred Vikings. And we have a media timeout on the floor. That was Jordan Berner who picked up her second. We'll take a timeout. Be back after this here on the ND Sports Channel. ND Sup All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Sup All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Sup All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109. All right, welcome back. (52-50) in favor of the Thompson Tommies with 2:24 to go in the fourth quarter of play, or you might say regulation. Last time these two teams played, it went to triple overtime. Well, it's close right now. Thompson took the lead at 16-15. They haven't given it up yet. Taylor Zach tees it up for three, and that one will not go. Jordan pulls down the loose ball, rebound, and out of bounds, and it stays with the Thompson Tommies. Last touch by the Kindred Vikings. Inbounds pass triggered by Macy Jordheim. Into the corner here for Sorby. Sorby will work it up top to Mackenzie Hughes. Inside for Nistler. Bounce pass out into the corner. That is Macy Jordheim cutting into the paint. Shot is blocked out of bounds by Taryn Johnson. It'll be another baseline inbounds pass here for the Thompson Tommies. Triggering it will be Macy Jordheim. Jordheim up top. Kaya Sorby will retrieve the pass, feed it into the hands of Mackenzie Hughes over on the far wing. 20 to shoot on the shot clock. Hughes dribbles in, nearly lost it, poked away, loose ball picked up by Taylor Zach. And now the loose ball is stripped away. Abby Duxer picks it up, falling down, gets into the hands of Casey Berner. Berner will bring it up over the timeline. Minute 39 to go. Kindred can tie or take the lead on this possession. Heinrich will get it into the corner here for Fryer. Fryer drives into the paint for the tie, and we're tied! We're tied at 52 off the bucket by Christina Fryer. Taylor Zach with the basketball now. Minute 15 to go, we're tied. 4-3, Mackenzie Hughes. No, that will not go, and Taryn Johnson pulls down the rebound. Abby Duxer. Over the timeline, down the near sideline. 56 seconds to go, less than a minute. We're tied at 52. Up top for Christina Fryer. Turns around, spins around, and Taryn Johnson gets the lead back. 54-52. And a timeout, Thompson. 35 seconds to go. The Kindred Vikings have taken the lead at 54-52 after trailing ever since the 16-15 mark. We'll keep it right here, take a beverage break. Tommies have the basketball. They can tie or take the lead. There's about a 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mackenzie Hughes has the shot blocked. Missler rips it away. We'll have a jump ball. Possession favors the Tommies. Oh my goodness. They have a chance to keep the ball and still have another opportunity here to tie it up or even take the lead with a three, but you've got to be careful. Because if you miss the three, that could be bad news. Inside, Taylor Zach works it, and we're tied! We're tied at 54! Taylor Zach gets her only bucket of the game. And 9 seconds to go, and the Kindred Vikings take the lead back. 56-54, 9 seconds to go. Driving into the lane was Abby Dukeshire. She has 17 points, points 16 and 17 were probably the most important ones of this game. 7.8 seconds to go. The Thompson Tommies will have the ball coming out of this timeout. We'll keep it right here for the conclusion. Want to thank our sponsors, Quality Home Restorations, Game Time, Fargo South Booster Club, North Fargo Softball, our viewers for your donations. Certainly appreciate your support, as well as Halstead Telephone Company for their support of Hillsborough Central Valley sports this year. 7.8 seconds to go. The Tommies trail 56-54. Kindred will put basically a half-court press on. Inbounds pass comes to Taylor Zach, gives it right back to Macy Jordan. Jordan to Zach over the timeline, feeds it to Kaya Sorby. Sorby with the three at the buzzer. No, they missed it, and the Kindred Vikings hang on, and they're going to the state championship game with a 56-54 win over the Thompson Tommies. What a game! What a game! Let's take a break. Alex Numbers, come back with your post-game show right after this. The Kindred Vikings hang on 56-54 over the Thompson Tommies, and they will go to the state championship game tomorrow night here on the ND Sports Channel, looking to do what they did 2 years ago, and they did it here in Grand Forks. Back with your post-game show after this.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores, every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter, search @NDScores, and get the same scores on your mobile device every night.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
In our first year and 4 months on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you a total of 407 games, and 377 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 377 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage if not for the sponsors who support our sports webcast. We ask that you please patronize. All right, let's come out of that break a little bit early here and go over your post-game numbers as the Kindred Vikings knock off the Thompson Tommies in an outstanding game from start to finish, 56-54. Your final numbers look like this. For the Thompson Tommies, they shot 42% from the floor. The Kindred shot 44% from the floor. Thompson, 24 of 56. Kindred, 26 of 59. From three-point land, 29%, 5 of 17 for Thompson. 2 of 12, 16% for Kindred. Free throws, 1 of 1, 100% for Thompson. 2 of 6, 33% for Kindred. For Kindred, 32 rebounds, 14 offensive, 18 defensive, 8 assists, 7 steals, 6 blocks, 12 turnovers, 8 personal fouls, 11 points off the bench, 16 second chance points, 9 points off turnovers. For the Thompson Tommies, 25 rebounds, 8 offensive, 17 defensive, 16 assists, 7 steals, 1 block, 11 turnovers, 10 team fouls, 3 bench points, 6 points off second chance points, and 7 points off turnovers. Individual numbers for the Thompson Tommies: Mackenzie Hughes with 22, Kaya Sorby with 14, Macy Jordine with 9, Carrie Nissler with 4, Kayla Herbert with 3, and Taylor Zach with 2. For the Kindred Vikings, Abby Dukeshire with 17, Tara Johnson with 15, Christina Fryer with 13, Casey Berner with 9, and Lexi Foss with 2. Abby Dukeshire with the game-winning layup as well. Prior to that, she had 15 points and the points 16 and 17. I said it when she made the basket. Those were the biggest points of the game, and it turned out to be exactly the case. The Kindred Vikings will face either the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks or the Rugby Panthers in the state championship game. The Panthers and the Nighthawks are next. It's about 20 minutes away. We'll go offline for a moment and then come back online once we get things set for the next game right here on the ND Sports Channel. Thanks so much for listening/watching. We'll talk to you here in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on the ND Sports Channel. Your final score once again: Kindred Vikings 56, Thompson Tommies 54.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss any of the game? Check out Game Rewind on our website at ndsportschannel.com.